From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics taking on the Minnesota Twins. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound in this one, Bailey Ober. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Jacob Wilson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Outside low, 2-0. And that's in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Line drive. Reaching try, but can't bring it in. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Wilson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one's going to get into the corner, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And there's 2 down. J.J. Bleday in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the A's 1, and the Twins coming to bat. Here's Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Nope, ball 2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Makes the catch for the out. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Christian Yelich.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Wilson. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Here's Yelich at the dish, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now it's Brandon Lau. Enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. That one fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out. Back at Target Field, 2nd inning, set to go. Gio Urshela to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Urshela went deep in his most recent game. Outside low, and the count is 2-0. Up the middle, Correa. To first, Urshela is out. Here's Miguel Andujar. That one's in there. 0-1. Over a 6'9" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground, Lewis handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Max Schumann. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton grabs it on the run. Back in Minnesota, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Brent Rooker. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
To third. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. This is Bryce Terang.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Rips that one center field. Diving. Makes the grab. And here comes Carlos Correa.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. Higashioka collects, fires to first. That completes the all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Kyle McCann. There's a strike. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. It's going to count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in the dirt. That one hit to right. Rooker under it. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Correa over to first. And that will end the inning. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. First pitch swinging.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back there. Get out of town. Into the second deck it goes. His 11th of the year, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Buxton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Estes keeping him close. Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there, and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball.
Knowing that
One
the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Estes over to first. Buxton back in there. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second. That's 1, and that's 2. Twins get 1 on this homer. All even. Major League Baseball is on the show. Butler batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On a bounce right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Higashioka stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
2-1.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the righty deals. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In the dirt. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And now the count is even. There's a swing and a drive. Going back, And it bangs off the top of the wall. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Urshela steps in there at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Second and third, 1 away. Gets under it and pops it up. Loud sizing this one up. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with this.
And that's the 3rd out. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Wow.
Estes back to work. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses, and that's the 1st out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Fair ball.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now, Brent Rooker. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Bryce Terang, the next twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. Into center. And there's a hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 so far.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Wilson zips it to first. That ends the frame. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one misses. Now 1-2. And that one missing low. That one to first. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ground ball right side. Loud steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And strike 2.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one just misses. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Corrals it, and that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. On the ground to third. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 2. Misses off the plate. 1-0.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hit in the air, center field. Lede on the move. Brings it in. That is the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Wilson. First pitch misses. The shortstop takes a ball. Up the middle, Correa. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ball 1 there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Wallner ranging back, pulls it in on the warning track. And now here's the A's catcher, Kyle Higashioka. The changeup missing. Ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That clips the corner.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here comes Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Twins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
So up next for Minnesota, Brandon Lau. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's Royce Lewis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jose Leclerc getting loose out there. Ferguson warming up as well. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Rooker swings through it for strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that is out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one not close. And that is ball one. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lede on his way over. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Back at Target Field, top of inning number 7. This is J.J. Bleday. Ober back to work. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
No strike.
That clips the corner.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Urshela, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right side, and that one handled. Fine play in the hole for the out. So up next, Miguel Andujar. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Now the A's designated hitter, Max Schumann, pitches in there. It's 0-1.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
On the ground, right side, puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Leclerc.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Correa lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. On the ground to the left. That takes care of Correa. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. He's already homered here in this one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And now Byron Buxton, swing and a ball drilled center field. Lede sizes this one up, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Hammered, base hit. To second, but it gets by the shortstop.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich in the air out towards right center. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now
pitching for the Twins, number 58, Davis.
Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Geloff swings through it for strike one. All tied up, and we're in the top of the eighth. That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Tied him up on a fastball inside. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. In the dirt, 1-0.
Nope, that's away.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. There's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Correa throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Tyler Ferguson on the pitch out of the pen here.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Lau swings through it for strike one. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. And delivers outside. The A's bullpen has some movement. Dylan Floro appears to be getting loose. McFarland also getting ready. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On a line. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Rooker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. And next for Minnesota, Bryce Terang. 1 for 3. And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one in the air. Geloff. And that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. Back in Minnesota. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Not close with that one. And that is ball one. Outside. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. His 14th of the year. And the A's jump in front. It's 2-1.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Higashioka stands in now and watches strike one.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be J.J. Bleday. And that one off the outside edge. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And there's a ball. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to.
Glove flip to second, and that's two. And some late inning drama here in the ninth. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller.
Now
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Correa, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one in triple digits.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. He's 2 outs away. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Rocco Baldelli making a move for a pinch hitter. Nathaniel Lowe. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. And a big swing and a miss. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bleday sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 away down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Maybe expecting a bunt here. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Willie Castro.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it. The A's hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Davis Martin. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for Matt.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. His 32nd of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Lau at the plate, second in the AL in home runs. Martin checks over to first, and he's back. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. The 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Benintendi going back on it. Way back there and gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here's Royce Lewis. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Brent Rooker now at the plate. 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
On the ground to short. They get the force. 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Luis Gil. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Hauls it in for the out. Austin Slater stands in. That's to 3rd. Lewis whips it across. That's it out.
Batting 3rd.
Here's Mike Tauchman.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to 3rd. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. They get the out, and that'll do it.
Proof right
Back here on the south side. Now Correa up to hit.
Carlos Correa.
Martin back to work. Correa getting to start at shortstop in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The shortstop takes the ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's outside. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That misses. Ball 1. Jeffers with a homer in his last game. And that one popped in the air, left field. Robert on the move. Puts it away for the out. So the lineup flips over. So here's Bader now.
Now batting, center fielder Harrison Bader.
And that's outside. That one ripped left field. Benintendi going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. It's held in check there.
And leading off
we head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert Jr. And fires in a fastball at 95. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone.
Robert on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base. Strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Check swing called strike. 0-2 now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Robert, the runner at second with 1 away. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's too high. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And there's a foul ball. Montgomery was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2.
1 strike.
Next offering is down low.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
There's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0. And he swings through that one.
Man,
One
that
ball,
was pretty
one strike.
gross right there.
And
Ball
it is
two.
2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him
Two balls,
another breaking
two strikes.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This to third. Rojas throws on to first. And one away in the top of the third. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter,
batting,
Brandon
the first
Lau.
baseman,
He's already
Brandon
homered
Lau.
here in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back, and it's out of here. He hammers one out to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-0.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Lewis in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. To the right side, and that chance handled. Fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. First pitch, not close.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robert moves under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Ball one there.
0-2 fastball
One
way
ball,
out of the
two strikes.
zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Okay.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. Up the middle, Correa fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's Josh Rojas. Inside, just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And a count 2-1. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
White
back.
Sox.
And now on the mound to start the 4th,
Number
Mike
52.
Clevenger.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
next for the Twins.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Dan Altavilla up and throwing. Hit in the air, right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things.
Chopped on the ground. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Oh, it's hit.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's the left fielder, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
Out to short. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Austin Slater.
And he grounds one to the right side. Terang throws to first in time, and a quick out number 1. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Wallner going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. Luis Robert now. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And delivers outside. Right side, hard hit. Lau takes it himself, and he has thrown 4. Back at right field, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
In plenty of time to first. Yelich is out. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's down and in. Outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Lewis in the box now. No balls and a strike. Clevenger in his 9th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's safe. It's 7-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now, Brent Rooker on the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. This is Bryce Terang, 1 for 2. Right side, Tauchman. Nabs it, and that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Andrew Benintendi.
Out towards left center. Wallner in position. He's got it, and there's one down. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Walked his first time. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. That clips the corner.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Fastball for a strike at 95.
He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
The Twins up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Clevenger back to work. And that's way high. 1-0. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Dan Altavilla preparing to come on if needed. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Ryan Jeffers digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Correa gets his lead at first with nobody out. To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Gallo. There's 2.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 outs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. There's a strike.
You know, these White Sox, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
1 strike.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall, but when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Rojas in the box again. Takes a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Squirts away a little bit. The count 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Terang over to first in time. And there are 2 down. So now it's the White Sox DH, Austin Slater. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
Up and in, 2-1. And there's a ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Goes down looking. White Sox strand a couple, not going their way. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cam Boozer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Digging in, Matt Wallner. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2 strike.
And that's outside. And that's outside. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. So a man aboard. Next to hit, Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Outside. Gonna count 1 and 2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fly ball down the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lewis in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Wallner off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. 1 for 3. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one lifted in the air center field. Robert on the move. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Twins strand a pair, but they're still in control. It's 7-0.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the
54.
center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Coulomb winds and deals. That one pushed foul. The delivery to Robert. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. There's a strike. Grounder might be 2. Over to Correa for 1. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dan Altavilla taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now the catcher up to hit, Ryan Jeffers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Altavilla, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Retired in short order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And that one sliced foul. Fly ball to right. 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
0-2.
That one missing inside. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Sosa up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Out to short. Sends it across to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Altavilla back to work. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
And that one pulled foul. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Chop to the left side. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And at second with 1 away, Christian Yelich. The next to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Towards first, Gallo. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Brandon Lau. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, left field, down the line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Willie Castro, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. On the ground, right side, Sosa to first, and that is that.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Griffin Jacks.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swings and misses, and that is strike 2.
1-2.
That one to first. High bounce, and he barehands it onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. And here is Mike Tauchman. Splits the plate. 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Chicago White Sox. Biggest story in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll and towing the slab, Martin Perez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one down. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit, blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Perez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Foul ball.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Fouled off left side. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
And that'll do it. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Ripped on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Austin Slater stands in now and watches strike 1. Rojas leads off second with nobody out. This one pops straight up near the plate. Jeffers makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Mike Tauchman. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And downstairs.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0. Runner on at first with one gone. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground at first. And that's a foul ball. And takes low for ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there. And you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Got him. 2 away.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire.
Over to low. And Benintendi is out. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now. Here on the south side, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Inside. And now it's even 1-1.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A towering shot to center. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And we're level. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Bryce Terang stands in now, looks at that one inside. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. One out in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's Christian Yelich. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Royce Lewis.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And the first offering is not close. Lewis measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Hot shot to third. Zips it across, and the inning is over. But a solo home run for the Twins. Now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Joey Gallo leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one outside. Now 1-2. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Out to center. Buxton moves under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. And now Lenyn Sosa. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Lau on the move. And that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Perez back to work. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball one. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer.
1-1.
And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. That's to third. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Next offering is outside.
2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back at right field as we go to the last of the third. Stepping in. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 10 of the year. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Swings through that one.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in there. That's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Reaching down, makes the catch.
Now batting.
So here's
center
Robert
fielder,
now.
Luis
There's your strike.
Robert Jr.
Inside, just missed. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw into second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Benintendi to the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Here's Joey Gallo. Gallo swings and drives one. Deep right field. That's back there. Long gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat.
Rocco Ball.
Pitching for Minnesota. Number 58. David Vesta.
And now Colson Montgomery. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Wallner. Ball 1.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And now it's Brandon
Up next
Lau.
for Minnesota,
He's already
second
homered in this
baseman,
game.
Brandon Lau.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. One out and a runner at second. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
The other way. Whips it to Gallo. Lau out on the play. This is Bryce Terang. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Rocco Baldelli making a move for a pinch hitter. Willie Castro looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Out to short. Montgomery. Over to first.
He's out.
That's out number 3. One left. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And there's the strike. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Buxton makes the grab, one down. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Ball one there. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
One out, base is empty. And that one clips the corner. And there's ball 4. Here's Josh Rojas. That's a little bit low. Sosa at first, one gone. Slapped foul. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one wrapped foul. Man at first, one away. Double play ball to second. They get one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Austin Slater stands in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. And it remains 2-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. So one left for the. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Royce Lewis will hit next. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, his 23rd of the year, and they inch closer. It's 5-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Grounded out his first time. This one smashed down the right field line. Tachman makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jeffers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball, that's out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Just missed.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Benintendi up here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Benintendi, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. Perez back to work. And that's fouled off.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Rojas throws on to first. That takes care of Buxton. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner, 1 for 2. On the ground to third. Whips it to Gallo. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Twins DH, Brent Rooker. He's grounded out a couple of times. Oh, great grab on the dive. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Joey Gallo. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Colson Montgomery. Fouled off to the right. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Up the middle, Loud. Throws to first, 2 up, 2 down. Kyle Teal now at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Just missed.
Ball, that's down.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now.
3-2.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
In the dirt, blocked. Now 1-1. Slider for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Out to short. Castro whips it to first. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. James Karinchak. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. This is Willie Castro. Grounded out his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. That one hammered center field. That's back. See you later. He'll touch them all. And they close the gap. It's 5-3.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch swinging.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The count.
That's outside.
That's out.
And the count is 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely. Back here on the south side, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. Solo homer. She crushes that one to right field. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Smoked on the ground a second, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. So up next, Mike Tauchman. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Nope, that's a ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike. 3-2.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. On a line out towards center. That's a hit. And now it's Luis Robert. Outside low, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tauchman leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Andrew Benintendi steps up. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. That's the inning. The White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's now 6-3. You're dialed into the show. Here on the south side, ready to begin the 8th. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Fouled off. He was late.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
There's a strike at the knees, and the count is 0-2. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Penn Murphy up and loosening in the pen. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. His righty-lefty splits there. Rocco Baldelli making a move for a pinch hitter. Connor Norby, a runner at first for him, nobody out. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tauchman makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
That's a ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The White Sox leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's in there. And it's a ball and a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Well, that one might sting for a bit,
Take
but
your base.
it helps the team and it boosts the OBP, Boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
So digging in, Matt Wallner. You got to feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is going to turn on one swing. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Tying run at the plate.
Inside ball.
That's
Ball
inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Low. The lead runner out at second. Buxton at first. One gone. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. This guy with light tower power. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. The tying run at the plate. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline.
Now pitching for Minnesota. Number 52.
Diego Cartaya, the new catcher now. Now on the bump, Ryan Abreu.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Colson Montgomery getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Abreu, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That catches the corner. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Teal. Just missed.
1-0.
There's a strike. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's in with a stand-up double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Slider squirts away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field, Wallner. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So a 2 out. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Penn Murphy.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field. Sosa snags it, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 outs away. And now the shortstop, Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. And that's
I got a
down and
ball, 1
away.
strike.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here comes Christian Yelich. They say he went.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Murphy is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And this is the Minnesota Twins going up against the Chicago White Sox. Ready to go. And here's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. And that one ripped to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Bryce Terang.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games. And you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. To the right side, Gallo. He steps on the bag. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Twins, Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is out of play. To the right side, boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. 2 outs, runner at first. So up next for Minnesota, Brandon Lowe. Lowe launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Ball, that's too low.
And another ball.
Ball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Mike Tauchman, 2 for 8 in the series so far. Just missed.
Outside.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Luis Robert now.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
2 on, 1 out. And there's a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next offering is down low.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Rojas, the runner at third. Slater on at first with 2 down. And now 1 and 2. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Joey Gallo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Wilson back to work. And that one way outside. And it's 1-0. Lewis, 25 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His second home run of the series. It's 1-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Next to hit, Brent Rooker. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Slings it across.
That's an out.
1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. This is Bryce Terang. Left field. Benintendi is there. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Correa, the next to hit. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Correa off of first with 2 away. Swing and a pop-up. Sosa. And that's the 3rd out. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back at right field, bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And here is Sosa to the plate. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 1-1. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Josh Rojas.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Austin Slater stands in. Gets the outside corner with that one. In the air, left field, down the line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. In comes the run from third. And a 2-1 ball game now. Not in time. He's safe. And now here is Mike Tauchman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on, popped up left side. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His 21st of the year. It's 5-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Benintendi takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
No strike.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And that one hammered. And a foul ball. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Luis Robert with the homer here. It's now 5-1. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series. Numbers. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now here is Matt Wallner. He's 0 for 1. Now move to first. Buxton back in there. And first offering is fouled off. Buxton on at first. Nobody out. Pitch misses there. And 1-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robert has a beat on it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated
And now it'll be
hitter,
Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. Wilson checks the runner. Buxton back in there. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Ground ball could be 2. Yelich out on the play. Lau at the plate, 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's Joey Gallo. And there's the strike.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Montgomery stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one missed.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field, and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Kyle Teal. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Two.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, these Twins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
1-2 now. And a breaking ball misses outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's inside. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Brent Rooker digs in now. Line drive. And out number 1 on the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Terang. Batting with 1 down. Takes a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
0-2.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swings through that.
No ball. 2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. Robert moves under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Back here on the south side. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Pitch
Ball.
misses. And that is ball 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And now it's even up. And that one missing low.
Full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And
Ball.
downstairs.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Next
Ball
pitch
2.
is downstairs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Ball.
Off the mark there. And now 2-0.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. And that extends the inning. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
He makes the grab. That is the... Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Wilson back to work. Left field, way back there. That one's back. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Byron Buxton. There's the strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And there's a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And misses inside. Next offering upstairs.
Full count.
Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. ground ball left side. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Wallner will hit next. Swinging a foul straight back. Wallner measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Luis Robert Jr.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
The delivery to Robert. That one fouled off, 2-2.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Puts it away for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Benintendi in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first.
He's out.
Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there. Gallo in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
No strike.
There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swung on, belted, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Gallo around second. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. A lot of times in today's game, right fielder
lined, and that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing.
Here comes the manager.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 61.
And the batter now, Lenny Sosa. That one ripped. That's back. And he brings it in on the warning track. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Mike Clevenger. He last pitched 2 days ago. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Brandon Loud getting ready to hit. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dan Altavilla, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Boozer getting cranked up as well. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And a foul ball. Next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball. 2
the
strikes.
White Sox leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. just
2.
misses. And the count is even 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Full count.
In the air, right side. Tachman